All these people coming in. What up? Actually, I don't particularly know what we're gonna be building today, but it's 1:42. It's feeling a little hot right now, so so. Oh, hey, Toasted. It's been a long time, man. So far, so good on my end. Other than how hot it is outside right now, because it's like scorching hot. Like if we just, I mean, I say that it's scorching hot, but yeah, it's only 92. Just what's the heat index like? There should be like a feels like on here, but I don't see that. So 92, I guess, is where we're at. It just yeah, it's hot. There's really mm, um. So I think the interesting is this is. I think I've talked about this before. Um, like ages ago. Uh, I don't know how I'm gonna phrase this. I'm gonna try to phrase this, but I don't want to sound like a complete asshole. Um, I started the CZ Bren-805 ages ago. You can see that I first put this file in here, um, the upper receiver, in May of 2015. Um, that was the last time that I actually made it or put it in here, right? And I haven't actually touched it since. And this was one of the first times that I actually used sideways bracket pieces going on through here. And um, me personally, I think this was the first time that anyone had done something like that in terms of Lego gun building. So all these other people that have now like gone on to doing really really complex um, building stuff and whatnot, I think it like I said, it kind of sounds really bad, but I think I started a lot of it. Yeet, tis be sick, hey sick. Oh man, it's really helpful. Um, I think though, because this is like ancient technology to me. Did I make this? Yeah. Okay. I think personally that this grip might be a little too short for this. I think it's just let's make sure real quick. We can probably get out of that. I don't think we need it. And also, I want to do the first 805 because I don't like the newer 805. The newer one, this one, I don't like this going on with the Magwell. I don't know. It seems kind of dumb to me. Yeah, I'm thinking that the grip just needs to be extended out just a little bit more, and then we should be good to go there for that particular one. Open image, new tab. Yeah, just we'll make it just a little bit longer, and that should be good considering how like actually thin this is. Because it's I didn't realize how thin this actually was, but it's pretty thin. Actually, just got done eating myself. I took the girlfriend and my sister out to what's it called? Tijuana Flats. Hey, Thario. I'm pretty good. Just kind of chilling right now. It's just, yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of. I don't want to say like I'm sad. It's just, dang. It's like there's a lot going on right now in the world. Well, at least here in America, there's a lot going on, and then, well, for the rest of the world too, there's like a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know if it feels like if I feel down about it. Like I'm disappointed quite a bit. Um, it's election season, and this is unfortunately like one of those times where, ooh, excuse me, burrito in my mouth. Okay. Um, Tragedies are exploited by people for their own personal reasons consistently all the time. And because it is now election season, I am concerned that this is going to turn into one of those times, which is really unfortunate considering um, it doesn't need to. We should be really focused on not doing that. Yet here we are, basically. Um, I can already tell that some people are probably going to push harder for more gun control to come out of this because of this one particular incident. Um, and it's just kind of one of those things where there's a lot of bodies in El Paso right now. Work in progress version 2. Save. Um, and it should not be a point in time for us to exploit that for our own personal gains. It should be time for us to sit down and mourn the loss of people. You guys have to keep in mind, I live relatively close to Pulse nightclub. So if we actually go to maps, this right here is right up the street from where I live. Like where I live is not that far from here, like at all. So yeah, it was just kind of one of those things where it's. I know how like close to home it can feel for some people and stuff. So I feel for like all these families who have just lost loved ones and now they have to go through all these people um, kind of standing on top of the victims' corpses in a way. So there was a mass shooting in El Paso. So mass shooting, for those of you who don't know, are defined as shootings where more than 3 people have died and 20 people are dead and more than 24 are injured after shooting at a shopping center in El Paso. It actually took place at a Walmart. So um, we have this going on, and then literally like right after El Paso, um, Dayton, Ohio had a shooting as well. So we now also have 9 that are dead in Ohio, literally the same day as the El Paso shooting. Um, So yeah, it's like I said, it's just one of those times where I'm trying to hold out for all these people, all these families who have victims in this tragedy, both of these tragedies. I want them to like get time to grieve and like compose themselves and get together. Me personally, yeah, I'm good. I haven't had like problems or anything like that. There was when Pulse happened, there was no one that I knew that was at Pulse, so I haven't had to deal with that. But I know that there are people. I do like this ACR stock here because that means I can use my ACR stock for it. Like I said, I just know that this is one of those moments where people are now going to be sitting here championing their own beliefs. Um, we have to take action because uh, tragedies like this are happening all the time, and they have rhetoric kind of like that, which is sad because these people just lost loved ones, and now they have to go through that type of stuff. Like I said, it's just sad. It's not the guns that are the problem, it's the people. I think the unfortunate part is, as true as that statement is, not everyone recognizes it as being true. And I think you have to remember, um, I'm a college educated person. I have my 2-year degree from a local college. Um, I wrote most of my papers in college. All my like really important papers, I actually wrote most of them on uh, school shootings. And I think the interesting trend that we're shooting with a lot of the mass shootings, a lot of these shootings that people want to go viral, is that the perpetrators of them are actually uh, white people who are jaded for one reason or another. So we're seeing coming out of El Paso that this guy had a whole bunch of anti-immigration sentiments, um, and that kind of fueled what was going on. So it's just when you say people are the problem, it's definitely true. Hey Luke, I bet someone can blame the shootings on vaccines or Trump. I mean, someone will blame it on them. Hey Gus Bus, have fun at work, man. Be safe out there. Um, I'll go ahead and I'll throw my hat into the ring. I'll blame the El Paso shooting on Trump to a certain extent, not 100%, but I will blame some of it on him. So um, this is going to be politics, but it's a stream, and most people don't watch streams. It also gives us something to talk about, so it doesn't really matter to me. Um, Trump has these anti-immigration sentiments with him. He might not necessarily outright say that he hates immigrants and doesn't want them in the country, right? He might not outright say that he's racist. But he, in a roundabout way, emboldens people who have that same belief by sharing some of the stuff that he said on Twitter, if that makes any sense. So most recently, obviously, this El Paso guy, like I said, I'm not going to entirely blame this on Trump, but because of the way that Trump kind of conducts himself and says certain things, it might let other people who have more radical thoughts than him feel emboldened to actually do something and act on those thoughts. So that's why I say that. If you, we maybe it's possible there's going to be a lot of what ifs in this and stuff like that. Maybe if we had someone who was more open to immigration and more peacekeeping as opposed to just kind of hating people for whatever reason, and a lot more calm rhetoric, we could actually see less of these events to a certain extent. It's possible. We would never know until it actually happened, basically. So I don't know. I just went to church this morning, and the sermon, we just started a series on peacemaking inside of church, and a lot of that has to do with, well, how does the Bible say you should make peace with certain people and things like that. So um, that's kind of fresh in my mind because, yeah, uh, are we making peace with everyone, or with the language and stuff that we're promoting, are we making people more upset? Basically, Trump doesn't necessarily think before he talks, but when he talks, others think. When others think about what he speaks, they want to act on what he speaks about. Basically, what fuels the immigration problems. I'm going to say, yeah, Sick. That's a really good way of summing it up. Like I said, he might not outright say anything that would be considered, super bad, but because he's saying it, a lot of other people, they want to act it out. Basically, they feel like, oh, well, I might actually be able to get away with it because this person is anti-immigration or something. That type of stuff it's sad. We live in sad times. Also, even with all the North Korea and China trade war, we don't even know what's going on over there. I feel like that's just a whole bunch of baloney at this point. Well, most mass shootings are made by racists. Yeah, and I think the interesting thing is we're seeing a lot of the information coming out about the El Paso shooting. This guy had like a whole, as far as I've been able to tell, this is all early reports and stuff like that. So, it could be slightly inaccurate later on down the line. As far as I've been able to tell, this guy was like clearly racist, and just had no sympathy for anyone really, in terms of immigrants. So this ACR stock kind of touches the top just below the rail from the looks of it. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 down. So if we delete this out, and what color is this? Dark gray. Dark gray. What? I didn't even click on it. Yeah, no crap, you didn't find anything. Go away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should be it. And then just put one of these for now. I'm not too concerned about making this strong. Obviously, you can come back through and change these connections. Yes, I'm so glad that worked out. Oh, man. Man, that looks really good. Let's just check this real quick. Yeah. Away from all the depressing shit, want to know about the huge thing I'm working on? I do, actually. I would really like to know. Because, like you said, it's getting off of all that, the sadder stuff would be kind of nice. Sweet. So now we just gotta figure out what we're gonna do for the barrel and call it a day. Do I have Chrome? Portal. I never really got into Portal. but I know there's like a lot of really iconic and recognizable things from Portal. Also, I really want to do a short barrel on this. I don't really want to do a long barrel. Actually, I think this was the image that I was using previously to, yeah, because it says all the rail systems on it. This was the other image that I was using to do this off of. Speaking of that, I don't have a safety lever on this, so we'll have to do that as well. I never really gotten into Portal, but I know there's a lot of iconic things that come from Portal that you could build. So, like right above here-ish is where the barrel actually comes out. So if we just drop this by like 2, and then put one of these in. Oh, it's too big. Guess we're dropping it by 1. And then put one of these in. We should be able to then start the barrel. Which just kind of sticks out just a little bit. Basically, I'm making 2 Lee Enfield variants. The semi-auto prototype and the Mark IV, the Webley revolver, standard issue British World War II knife and grenade, as well as the Union Jack flag and hopefully a helmet. Basically, entire British loadout from World War II. That's a lot, man. Have fun. Good luck with that. Like I said, it's a lot. Is this an LDD, or are you doing this in real life? Also, good to see that they didn't, get rid of this little bit right here. We have this huge multi-million-dollar corporation, CZ, not cropping out a little bit of white space in between their barrel and gas block. Yeah, man, that's a huge thing. It's not like a small task. So yeah, we're just pretty simple stuff today. Just going through and getting all of this set up. I don't think everyone gets that. I'm going to make the portal gun and a companion cube. Sorry, I got 2 on flats going on right now. Sorry. Man, the portal gun is just... there are some days where I think the portal gun looks good, and then there's other things where I think it's really ugly. I don't know, it's just one of those things that always goes like back and forth for me. It's kind of a weird... is that a bayonet lug? Or something like that? I feel like it is. I was gonna just end that in like a peak point, but considering that it kind of looks like something important, like a bayonet or a grenade launcher or something attaches there, we're not gonna just end it. We'll just do something like that instead. Companion cubes were really cute though. I love companion cubes. Yeah, go ahead, man. It doesn't bother me, because that means like you're kind of learning. I think when I started streaming, one of the reasons why I wanted to kind of badly is because um, you can learn a lot from just watching someone do something. See you later, Thario. So now we gotta take another actual gas tube going back. How did it turn out? Do you think it looks better now that you're actually finished with it, or do you still think it looks off in some way, shape, or form? Because I'm interested in hearing how that turned out for you. I will look at it on my phone first to make sure it's not something inappropriate. He might. I don't know. We'll see. Depending on what it is. I had to answer a text from my dad first. Though honestly, I would. He probably sent it via DMs. Yes. Yeah. No. So that's not happening. That's I'm glad I did not open that one on stream. It's nothing bad. It's just I'm not gonna do that. Um, yeah. So we got to figure out how we're gonna drop this tube going over, uh, which involves using brackets, because of course it does. Learning all about golden ratios today. For anyone who doesn't know how these pieces interact with one another in the Lego system, this is how it does. Just like that. Now I gotta figure the rest of this out. This has like a slight bend to it. So hopefully how this works, this piece up here, where is it at? Where are you, my child? There it is. Yes, this should fit perfectly. Pixie dust in Magic, man. Sick, can I open that on stream? Or is that like a actual, is that like a troll thing? Because if that's a troll thing, I will never open anything from you ever again. But if it's like an actual thing that I can take a look at, I will look at it. Okay. I also need to look something up for Ulpimist, because he just asked a question. When I say like pixie dust, dude, I mean like legit pixie dust, because this is just... See this ball joint right here? So it takes this piece here and turns it at a 45-degree angle. And because there's a repeated ball joint, it just goes all the way down to the end of the barrel and then just stops down there. And we just repeated that process all the way around the barrel. So it does stick out a little bit past 3 wide, but it's not that bad. And then I don't even remember what I did here to get this to work, but I did something. Oh man. I love doing this so much. Fun times. Anyway, Sick just sent us something so we can take a look at that. My desktop Discord is completely broken and just refuses to like update. Like it just cannot open for some reason. I don't know what's wrong with it, but something is. What am I doing? Dang. I got goaded into that one. Hey! Snap! This is... Why don't you fill this in, man? Is there a reason? Is this grouped? Did you group this properly? You did, in fact, group this properly. Kinda, you're missing some, but you got most of them. Alright, man, well... I like this. This slide looks really good. Because it's got like all these angles on it, which it should, which is nice. I think the only thing that I don't like is the grip down here, because it doesn't have like shaping to it. Like it's kind of just a block. But that's like the only thing. Everything else I like a lot. So keep it up, man. Oh, it's a placeholder grip? Okay, that makes more sense then. So every time I try to click on LDD, like on the main page to open up a model, it crashes like miserably bad. So we're not going to do that anymore. Welcome back, Luke. Stop. Alright, so this is going to go there. I'm going to switch back to using dark gray. And then do this here. Like so. In fact, you might just push these forward. Because there's this like ring that comes up and over top of it. Wait. Yeah, if we do it here, and then we can use the one that hangs down. To then put the adjustment piece in. Because, you know, modern day guns nowadays, they all have adjustable gas systems, because you never know when you might have to shoot suppressed ammo. Put this here to kind of act as the ring that comes up around this thing. I am streaming what? No. Why? 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 I've been kicked. I was kicked. Yeah. Oh well. That is okay. Okay. So that. Now we can do actual like muzzle piece that comes out of this. Yeah, and then it tells us this, like ages after it actually happens, it'll tell us, "Oh, it's crashed on you. Sorry to hear that." Yeah, stupid thing. Almost forgot how to make a muzzle brake for a second. It is so far so good. I'm, I mean, it's 2019. I started this project 4 years ago. I'm just now getting around to actually finishing it. Though I think I started this project earlier than that, and just so happened to go back through and do the lower receiver somewhat soon. Actually, I don't even remember going back to do the lower receiver, to be honest with everyone. So I don't, I guess I don't remember when I actually sat down to go back and redo it. All right. Well, boom. That's that project done, basically. Um, I don't have any templates on this computer, so we couldn't even do that. We couldn't even put sites on this, or good sites at the very least. I'd have to make my own. Ugh, why should I make my own? This lower. Oh, we need to do the fire selector down here. You sent me another thing. One moment, por favor. I'm going to finish coloring the stock and stuff, and then we'll take a look at that. think I like it a lot better with the ACR stock instead of their proprietary stock. I know that their proprietary stock isn't like horrible or anything like that, but I don't know, this stock style, it just looks so good. Alright, so let's save this file, save as. And I closed out of Discord. Ooh. Oh snap, man. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's exactly what I did with the Dragon Lord, to be honest with you. I feel like this might be a little too big. Yeah. Uh, it's right here. So that's lined up with the back of mine. I think it might be a little too big, sick. A lot. Like, this is where mine ends, right here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 studs too long. Well, because, see, this is where scales become like a super weird thing. Because, like, if we were to take and remove this for a moment, and then you look at this, this actually looks scaled together really, really well. Then when you put it up against everything else, this is what you get. So if you were to actually finish this model with this currently like it is, yours would actually be a little bit bigger than mine in pretty much all dimensions. But I don't blame you for being too lazy to go back and fix it, because I am like that like all the time. So I feel you. Should be able to rotate this. Yeah, okay. Making sure, because that was going to bother me. They have this image that I'm looking at. That's not the image I'm looking at. This image that I'm looking at. They've got that fully translucent magazine here. This is a proprietary magazine, so I don't have to use like an AR magazine to do this. but I do kind of want to fit bullets in it, which is complicated because I've never put bullets into a magazine unless it was straight. And this one's curved, so that makes things slightly more difficult. So if we switch over to using not yellow because the bullets are going to be yellow, duh. Let's use blue instead. And place that there. Should be 8 long. Yeah, alright. So let's close off the top of this. No, let's just use 1x8s instead. Alright, so now we have to make a curve magazine that will allow us to, this is already wrong. Let's actually hide this and instead fix this, hopefully. Yes. Can I put more of an angle on? Too much of an angle, too much of an angle. That's just being a pain. So let's actually delete this out, because you should not be able to tell too much that that was actually just deleted. Yeah, so because when it's coming out of the Magwell, it like almost matches this angle slightly, so I think that looks good. So now we have to come up with a system where we can load a magazine full of these 5.56 by 45 rounds. Within a reasonable amount of space. So we should probably start with these. 8 sounds like fun. And then where are you at? No problem. And then, well, we should unhide that to load this. I don't even think it'll let me put a piece there. Let me put that there. Will it let me put a cylinder there? No, it will not. Alright, that means everything just got like 400 times more complicated. Because now we have to do this, followed by you, 1, 2, and then put these out to there,
flat 1x8 way on out to here. Yes, I know that that sticks out. And then duplicate this down to the front. And now we have to actually load this little section thing with bullets somehow. So to do that, let's use these. Put that there. Let's use this. Put that there. And then, because we're going to cheat, because that's what we do on this channel, put that there. We're going to delete out both of these. And then now, we're going to use yellow, because like I said, the bullets were going to be made out of yellow. We're actually going to use tubing, because it looks better. Looks more clean. Looks smooth and nice. We're going to put that here. Height. And then we're going to put that here. Yeah, good luck, because this mag design is not going to work like at all in real life. Probably not, anyhow. Why do you not fit? Why, of all the things to not fit? It's you. Okay, well then. What's this? How big is that? Okay, too big. Hat. Where's the hat? Hats. There we go. We need you. Please fit. Why do you guys not fit? Of all the things. Hollow points? Please? Okay, well, that fits. Let's just grab that. Put it right there. I did not jinx it. I just know for a fact that this is just not going to work. And then does this, can we, no, okay. Why does everything have to be so difficult? Alright, I'm happy with that. And then silver tip. Boom. Boom. 5.56 by 45. Armor piercing incendiary. Good to go. Ready to rock and roll. So yeah, that should go there, and it actually fit really well. Can we manage to fit another one down here? No. Okay. Can we fit one? Let's delete this out. Maybe? Okay. Let's put this like way over here. Yeah. That should be okay. Is that thing still in here? It is. Oops. I actually need that part. Alright, and then let's just hope that these fit. They don't. Okay, well then. We actually need to just move that over by one stud then. Move this out of here. Please fit. You don't fit. Why don't you fit? Why don't you fit? I already knew why I didn't fit. That was a trick question. Okay, please go back on. Okay, so that's one part done. Please, yes, alright, good. Good. Excellent. Now, translucent, or translucent. Boom. Boom. Why? No, go away. No! Oh my god, I thought it crashed. File, save, save, save. Please, just let me save. Please. Magazine, work in progress version 1. Please. Thank you. Oh my god. Check Mthun's Discord, I have an idea. Okay, we're at on Mthun's Discord. Oh, did you at me? I feel like you added me. Ah. Ooh. 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 It's, okay, first off, let's not work in translucent because that's like the stupidest thing I've ever done in my life. That would make putting bullets on and off like 400 times easier. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Why is this not what I need it to be? Sweet. That is a fantastic idea. You are a godsend. Yes. You have succeeded in like breaking everything. I think the sad part is that would be like perfect, but it's not a straight magazine, so we can't just do that. But we should make like different sections. So the next section above this should be like the alternating version of it. That made things like 400 times easier. It's gonna look way better from this side probably. Anywho, so now all we gotta do is figure out how we're gonna get this to attach to there, and then figure out how to get it to angle appropriately. Yeah. So if we take and do
Oh yeah, the armor-piercing incendiaries. Don't you know 5.56 comes in that? It's good stuff. It's super OP. Why do you think we've never invaded Czechoslovakia? I'm sorry, the Czech Republic. For the 1x1 ball joints, they should be right here, yeah. Part number 14419. Plate 1x2 ball. Cup, friction, yeah. So they should be right here in the modified plate tab. So then a 6 should fit there. And then actually got to close this off somehow. Somewhat? Anyhow, to make this look decent. So if we just very quickly copy and paste this above this. I mean, what we could do is ditch trying to support the front of this and solely rely on on one stud per one of those 1x8s. We already know that this design is not going to work in real life anyways. Why pretend like it will be, or like it would? Switch this over to doing 2 studs. And then do a 6. So this one right here. This is the one that I used. This is the only part like it. Wait, no. I'm sorry. Let's put this back like it was. I'm being dumb. Delete this. Take and put this here. Then do a 3. It's accidentally touching my phone because the screen's still on. Put a 2 in. Put a 4 in. Do a 2 followed by a 1 followed by a 2. Then let's delete this. Delete. Actually, leave that like it is. That would be okay. Oh, the piece that those were connected to? Yeah, that was connected to these right here. So this one is. Oh, you said you found it. Well, 3614 is the one that we connected it to. So, like I said, you said that you found it. So. Alright, so now all we gotta do is put these here, Command C, Command V, down here, Command Z, because I put them in the wrong spot. And then delete this out, delete this out, and then put this here, like so. And then now we should be able to Command C, wait, let's do this, and then actually deselect these. Command C. There we go. All right, much better. So now we can put these in going down. How far down does this go? Wow, that dips way below the grip. But I think that's fine. I think that bottom one, we'll put the spring in for it. Alright, so now we should be able to actually rotate these on up into place. Why do I feel like it should be one more? It should probably be one more. Oh man. It's got a super long magazine on it. Okay. So now we can delete out this bottom one and then actually hide away this. And go ahead and delete these out because bullets don't actually go to the bottom of the magazine. Obviously there's a spring in here that needs to compress. So for the spring, we will actually use these. So then it kind of hopefully has like the illusion of a spring that was compressed. Just like so. Why are there two of these just sitting out here in nothingness? Alright. I am pretty happy with that. So let's go ahead and color code, not hide. What am I doing? Color code that all the way over into transparent. So all of those pieces are now transparent. Let's not do all of those pieces as transparent. No, I feel like that's okay. considering the circumstances. I'm okay with that. Dang, is this such an old model that I don't even have this open? I don't. Man, this was ages ago then. I don't even have it open up into the Magwell. Dang, so see, what I should do is take and disconnect one of these really quick. Everyone asks me, "Ooh, why do you work in bright colors? Why don't you just work in the color that it's going to be?" This is the reason why. This is absolute nightmare material right here. To sit here and try to work in the color that's going on right here. It's just the color. There we go. Oh my gosh, it was killing me. I just could not see anything. Alright, much better. So now, what we're going to do is actually delete these out. Here and there. And then hide these. So like this, let's see. Crap. This grenade I'm building for Jared's footlong is absolute hell. Which grenade are you building? I don't think I'm readily familiar with British grenades. Oh, this design's not going to work here. No, it doesn't work here because this sticks out more than 3 studs. No. No. Why? It's also probably too tall. Still doesn't fit. Crap. I think it's... Is it literally 2 stall by like one stud?
hide that piece out of the way and hope that that helps. Yes, it just barely fits. Fantastic. That is super cool, but super bad at the same time because now it's open. You can't actually do this. So, like, if we delete these out right here and we were to take and place these in here, we can actually do that on this side because, you know, it's all good. But on the other side, we can't actually do this, I don't think. Yeah, because we can't delete these out. Okay, so let's try to cheat this. Maybe. Yep. That's just gonna have to be the way it crumbles at this point. What? Oh, no. Got it, because this is in the way. Let's say that should totally fit. No. What? Crap. There we go. Make the bottom of this in black. Like so. Boom. Alright, time to save this. Cora, you're an absolute man, woman. Oh, yeah, we should, fire selector? Yeah, because that's totally a thing. Number 6, grenade. Is it really? Yeah, I feel like you're making a joke. Oh my god, this is an actual thing. Oh my gosh. But why? And why does it look so goofy? No. No, there's no way you can get all those pieces in clear. I guarantee it. I'm not, my opinion has changed, recently. Why did I click on preview? I literally don't use preview for anything other than rendering. My opinions were, okay, above the back part here. My opinion originally of building things inside of LDD was that I was going to build them to be pretty much exactly what I would do in real life. So they would be just as strong as what I did inside real life, right? And then I basically kind of figured out that I cannot
like the amount of insane detail that I've been putting in a lot of models recently, I can't actually do in real life as sturdy as what I think they would be, right? So the problem with putting the pivot point there is that this has a weird movement to it. It does something like that whenever you move it, so I have to figure that out. So yeah, when I first started building, my opinion was basically that I was going to make them just like I would inside of my house with my real Legos, and that was going to be that. And then slowly but surely, I came to basically realize, nah, if I just make them highly detailed, I'm using a software that takes stability into no account at all. That's an advantage. I'd be dumb to not continue using that to my advantage. So, colors and stability and that type of stuff, I've just not had a concern for I'd say about like a year now. I just don't particularly mind pretty much anything at this point. So, obviously, um, that means that there's like a lot of illegal techniques and stuff that I've been using and stuff, but it really doesn't bother me. Hold on a sec, I got you. I think. This one's just not going to have the um, 2-round burst or 3-round burst. It's just going to have semi-safe and full auto at this point. So yeah, let's save this. So that grenade, do I still have? No, I don't. Yeah, that slope right there. Yeah, man. There's this little tab there. This one down here. So if you scroll down here, you've got these things right here. So if you take and you put one like that, and you put another one like this, and then you join them in the center using some other type of method, you'd be good to go. Also, there's this other one as well that has the cutout in it. So we're actually going to use the one with the cutout because we smart like that, right? And you just put an axle through it somewhere like there. You just put something like that on top of it and stuff like that. And yeah, you should be good to go. I just don't know how big the actual grenade is. So this looks like it's 5 studs by 5 studs. So it's probably a little skinny for like 1-to-1 type stuff, but it's there. So yeah. So this is good. This is good. I like this. I like this a lot. It does need sights though. What's the part ID? Good question. The one with the hole in the bottom is called tub 64951. No problem, man. Alright, so, man, as lazy as I want to be and just, like, stop the stream and render this and play a little bit of Titanfall 2, I actually need to put sights on this. Is this upside down? Please don't tell me this is upside down. It is not. Okay. Wait, I have the ACR file. We have sights. Totally forgot. Because I've got... No! I got the wrong ACR file. No! I made really good folding sites for the ACR, and of course, the one time I need it, it's not on here. Crap. Oh, that hurts my brain. Why? Why? Alright, hopefully... site. Wait. Actually, come in here. No, dang it, it's not here. Let's check pins. Okay. Boom, there it is. So we're gonna save this. I've broken it! Why? Color it on up, man. I hope it turned out well for you, man. Thanks, Fuse. I've never actually taken a look at the community IR folder, and I think it just crashed out LDD, so that's a problem. It did, in fact, crash LDD. Okay. So downloads. Let's try this again. Luke, we're pretty much done with the Bren-805. I really want to get off and go play some Titanfall 2, but I can't until I put sights on the Bren, because like I'm super lazy and I usually just like don't put sights on guns when I get to the end of them, because like I'm done doing it. But I kind of need to do sights because, yeah. So I don't want to make them from scratch. So I'm kind of trying to cheat by opening up the community AR-15 project and using those sites instead, since there's 4,000 of them. Alright, so what's going on? What do we got? So, you know, we got plaque bars, LCANs, ACOG, that looks like a vortex optic, aim point. Yeah. Thinking about doing just like super basic, like iron sights at this point. What are these? These look really good. These it is. Command C, file, open, new. Now it's gotta close out of this folder and like die in the inside because it hated how big that just was. Complete version 2. I don't particularly know whose sites these are, but I like them. No! Crap. Apparently I didn't like them that much. So yeah, I've just grabbed these. So this one's 5. So the front one's 5. So if we just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that should fit up there, no problem. Right there. this looks to be an 8, so it should fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Should fit in there. No problem. Yes. Like I said, I don't know whose sites these are, but just like a good meme, I've now stolen them. Yeah, okay. I was about to freak out. Sweet Jesus. Good to go. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Sick, do you know whose sites these were at all? Because I don't. Also, kind of want to go back and see if they. I'm glad you finished the grenade. I do want to go open the community AR and see if there's more stuff in there that we could take. Oh, those are plaque bars? I figured they were plaque bars. I'm not going to lie. I feel like most... Wait, why did I open the ACR? I feel like most things inside of that community AR file are plaque bars. Sweet. Alright, open this. I'm going to check that out. Woo! Oh dang, the dragon head looks like way better than mine. Dang, man. Looks good. Alright, so those were all sites. Not really in it for the sites. Do we have down here? Ah, there is a peck box here. Because I did think about putting a peck box on it. And I'm guessing these are muzzle brakes. Yeah. Don't see any like angled foregrips or anything. Okay, well. I think we're good with this. I don't even know if I have Discord open still. I don't. Why do I keep closing out of Discord? Why? You didn't see any. You didn't send anything to me. I feel so betrayed. You're killing me, sick. Ah, I see. Okay, so we should be able to open it and make sure that the other one, the Bren, was saved. Oh, stretch my back. Oh, God. Man. I don't even know if this is going to load on my computer or if it actually just might crash LDD. Because, you know, LDD is being a sucker today. Hey, that is a lot. I like this color right here. I really like that for some reason. It just like matches together so well. That's a lot, man. Sweet Jesus. See you later, Fuse. All right. So now that the CZ is pretty much done, I'm thinking that that's all I really need to do for today. So I think that's going to be the end of stream here. I'm going to go play a little bit of Titanfall, get some more progress going for some things that are going on over there. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Remember to comment and subscribe for more videos similar to this one. See you guys later in another YouTube video or stream, a different time. Yeah, you too, Sick.